Yeah, you may think that I'm a zero, but hey.
So this incident happened when I was in high school when I was a sophomore. My boyfriend at the time, which is my boyfriend still right now, had a weed brownie that he got from that morning from his cousin. And he freaked out because he saw the canine unit in front of the school and he thought that he was going to be caught. So I said, okay, let's take it. And I was foolish because I have never taken a weed brownie before. So I didn't know how they worked or how they affect you. So we took it and I took a little less than half. And I felt fine at the moment. I thought it was an instant thing. So we walked to first period, and which was PE. And we were playing tennis when I started feeling a little woozy and I was laughing at everything. And once first period ended, I went to the girls' locker room, and once I got in there, the whole room started going in circles. I started getting dizzy, and I felt like I was on a boat. And I told my friend, "Oh my god, I think the brownie hit." And she was like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Yes." And I couldn't stand straight. I was freaking out. So I walked to second period, and my mouth started getting so dry instantly, as if there was sandpaper in my mouth. I sat down in my second period, and again, the whole room started going around and around and in slow motion. My teacher walked up to me in slow motion and he said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "No, can I please go to the nurse?" I was just freaking out on the way. And once I got to the nurse, they sat me down and gave me ice cold water. And my arm just jerked, and I accidentally threw the water on the floor, and the nurses got mad, and I started crying. And they asked me, "What do you feel? Have you taken any medication?" And me, being in not the right state of mind, said, "I took a weed brownie this morning." So they freaked out, and they called the vice principal in. And the vice principal was mad. She had a stern look on her face, and I don't remember anything she told me to this day. But all I remember was holding her hand because I thought I was gonna fall off the 2-foot chair I was sitting on. I just remember seeing myself out of my body. Once my mom got there to pick me up, she didn't know what was going on. And when she found out, she was so mad. And on the way home, I was crying and sobbing, and still everything was going in slow motion. Me and my grandma at the time were in a fight, and once I got home, I just ran to her and hugged her and cried and said, I'm sorry, I was wrong, I'm sorry." And the whole day, I just felt the same way I did in the morning. Do I regret it? Yes, at school. But do I regret it? No, because if it wasn't for that brownie, I probably would have still not talked to my grandma, and that helped rekindle our relationship. So please don't do drugs, kids, especially at school, because you would have a really bad reaction like I did.
Oh my god, and we totally jumped off the cliff and had to swim all the way to shore because the dog chased us all the way to the end.